Hi, you guys. Happy Thursday. Carrie Severson here, the your host and friendly storyteller trainer. Today is Talk About It Thursday. I started a new hashtag daily theme for Thursday where I'm interested in hearing what questions you have about everything from, writing, characters, inspiration, motivation to the more technical stuff like pitching and proposals and stuff like that. So feel free to drop some questions in that Talk About It Thursday prompt. But I just got done with hot yoga and I wanted to share a couple of things. So those of you who haven't met me or got a chance to spend any time with me, I'm an intuitive, and I'm a writer. I'm a storyteller trainer. So I feel the energy of story when I'm working with somebody. I can tell when they're hiding behind a story, when they're not being authentic in it, when it's not the right time to share a story, when there's some old pent up anger in a story and they need to heal it. I can feel all that jazz. And typically how it impacts me is it impacts my eyes. Like my eyes will sting or prick and get kind of fuzzy, and then it'll start to go down into my throat, and it usually kind of clicks on my chest. So I don't know about you, but this full moon, I think it's tomorrow. The last couple of days I've been weirdly impacted. Just a lot of shifting and a lot of allowing and surrendering and new realizations of how I can still up level. And while I was in yoga just this past afternoon, a couple of things came forward for me that I thought was really cool. I learned how to move my energy out and call energy in, which is very fun. But at the same time, as I started to practice that and calling, leaning back, avoiding the hustle and the rat race and all that cycle that doesn't serve me, by holding myself accountable in my heart space and creating things that make me happy and that are aligned with my soul purpose of healing the world through stories. I've been able to call in new clients and new opportunities, and consistently staying in that space is now my opportunity. And I'm always shedding old stories. I'm always saying no to things that don't align with me now. So I'm sitting there in yoga, and I'm working with two clients, and for the first time in a long time, we're having trouble finding the right placement for their stories. Granted, we're pitching huge outlets. We're pitching Good Housekeeping and Marie Claire, but there's a lot of different energy shifts that are happening right now. People are trying to figure out where they fit and what they believe in and where they can go, and we're all just sort of kind of rotating around one another. I don't know if anyone else feels that, but that's sort of how I've been feeling the last few days. So in yoga right now, I was like the lazy girl in the corner that just kind of wanted to shavasana and take a nap. Meanwhile, I do hot yoga, so it's 102 degrees. Hey, Letty. And 56% humidity. I'm sweating like you won't believe. I'm still pink and rosy. And all I wanted to, when I'm in those hot yoga rooms, my chakras are crazy expansive. I'm high, spinning. I can totally feel it. I can feel myself grounding. I can feel myself shedding. It's so cool. I laugh a lot, and thank God the instructor is woo-woo like me, because she hears me laugh and she starts snorting because she knows that I'm shifting and going through some stuff. So it's fantastic. It's the best adrenaline thing I could do for myself. But as I left, I was even before I left, I was in Shavasana. I was very mindful of the fact that all I can do is be authentically aligned with my soul purpose. And I believe my purpose is to heal the world through stories and to consistently up-level me so that I can support more people to up-level them, so that they can support more people to heal more stories, and on and on and on. And by taking care of myself and staying centered and staying grounded and shedding the stuff that doesn't serve me anymore and being open to receiving, I'm calling in all these new people and all these new opportunities, and I'm just literally like going like this. And that's the shift that's happened in me the last 2 months, with a lot of personal development work I've done, a lot of this yoga stuff. And I'm applying it in my business by, I'll be working with a client and we'll get rejected by a media outlet, and she'll sit in it for a second, I'll sit in it for a second, and then literally shake it off and go pitch somebody else. It's working. There's something shifting in me, and I felt like sharing that and advising you to find something that you can lean on during this time if you're feeling a little ungrounded or like you're just sort of running around. If you can find something that helps you get anchored and helps you shed old limiting beliefs, lean into it and find a way to apply it into your business. It is working for me, and so it might work for you. If you're willing to try hot yoga, go for it. I swear, it's like the best spiritual thing that I've done in a while. I go like 3 or 4 times a week. It's a lot of fun. The thing that I wanted to put focus on for you guys right now is the e-courses. I updated the description of the group. I added an e-course. Ditch the Writer's Doubt is in the description of the group now. If you are feeling doubtful that your stories are powerful, if you don't believe that your stories matter, if you don't see yourself as somebody that could ever be published, Ditch the Writer's Doubt is an online mindset course now. It's 4 weeks, 4 modules, 4 workbooks, and it's very intentional to help you address and embrace old stories that are causing block in your life or keeping you stuck in some sort of limiting belief pattern. Instructional video, and very, very soulful, super delicious. I just ended Ditch the Writer's Doubt group program live last night, and it was really cool. I was very excited that this sort of came in and downloaded, and I decided to roll it all over into an e-course. So it's $4.99. Ditch the Writer's Doubt is now listed in the description of the Soulful Storyteller. And maybe that's what you can lean into right now to help you get grounded and to help you shed old beliefs as you figure out a way to like open up this new sector so that you can allow the new to come in. So the question I kind of wanted to leave you with today was, what pattern are you finding yourself consistently in, and what new habits can you create for yourself so that that pattern no longer exists in your life? I hope that helps. That's really where I've been the last 2 months, and I want you to be the girl in the hot yoga room in the corner laughing and shedding and walking away feeling absolutely divine, because I want everyone to feel this way. So sending you lots of love and light. Happy storytelling. Talk to you soon.